Konbanwa. Good evening, everyone. Hi, Max. Hello. How is your denim jeans? Your denim jeans miso soup. Sounds yummy to me. Denim jeans. Man, every time we talk about miso soup, kind of chewy. Oh, gross. Didn't they used to eat jeans in like the most terrible circumstances? Wouldn't people eat like jeans or like leather boots or something? I've heard stories of like soldiers or something. Yeah, eating shoes. That's crazy. I wonder how much nutrients are in shoes. I don't know. But how are you doing, Max? Are you having a good day? Is everyone having a good day so far? How's my Tuesday been? You know, it's been a bad day, but that's okay. Hi, Sleepy. Oh, thank you for the push-up. I'm underwater now too. It's okay. Yeah, no, it's been a bad day. I almost considered not streaming tonight, but I didn't stream last week, and so I committed to streaming tonight, and so I am here. But I hope my day gets better. Thanks, Max. I appreciate it. Should we talk about it? Let's talk about it. So I gotta spill the tea for you all. Getting ready to watch Spider-Man. I hope you have a good time at Spider-Man. It's a good movie. Spider-Man, I don't know. He goes crazy. I won't spoil it. Tom Holland's a really cool guy. He's too cool to be Spider-Man. Anyway, yeah, let's talk about it. So, we'll talk about it and then we'll do... Did you miss Pokudoku? Not yet. Ready for the tea? Okay. We'll talk about the tea. So we had a meeting this morning. It was a big meeting. And this meeting we haven't had in a while at the company because things have been kind of anomalous. Hey, someone got driving to the airport at 4 a.m. for vacation again. I don't think this is random. I don't think the miso soup is random at this point. Anyway, we had a big meeting today. And in the meeting, the worst flavor. Yes, the worst flavor. In the meeting this morning, we, one of my fellow spies, because I'm a spy, in case you all didn't know, I'm a spy. I do spy work. One of my fellow spies who is just really just not a good individual. He doesn't treat women with respect, and he's said some pretty racist things as well. I've had problems with this guy in the past, but just not a good person. He tries to get attention a lot in meetings, and so today in our meeting, we were talking about stuff, and he said, I'm going to try to anonymize this the best that I can. He said something along the lines of, spies, make sure you share these things with everyone, because you need to make sure you're sharing them. You need to make sure you're sharing this tool with everyone. Share the things that you're making. And this is a new thing, and so there are procedures and rules, and this is like all brand new stuff. So this is like as of last week, new stuff that's coming out. And so when he said, make sure you share your things, in the comment, I said, this is like word for word what I said. I said, we're not allowed to share these things. We have to go through the proper channels to get them approved in order to share them. That's what I said. I said, because that's the rules. The rules is that we have to go through the proper channels. We have to get it approved. These things that we're sharing, and like we have to get them approved for widespread usage, and then they can be used. And he was like, oh, don't worry about it. Just share with me what you've got. And I said, fellow spy, I can't share this with you. It has to go through the proper channels to be shared. Like upper leadership is going to need to address this because we don't have permissions to go through these channels to get this approved. And then I posted like and so to that message, a whole bunch of people reacted to it, and they like thumbs up and fire emoji and like all this stuff to it. I don't know why a whole bunch of people reacted to it, but I've got people on my side. I got my homies at work, and so a whole bunch of people reacted to it. And then right after that message, I like posted a link to the page that explains the instructions to go through the procedure. The unfortunate thing about this is we don't even have like permissions to submit things for review to be widespread, and so that's something that people need to fix. Is they need to fix our permissions. Again, this is all brand new stuff, but they need to fix the permissions. And so I just said, hey, this is the procedure, this is where it's spelled out. They need to fix our permissions before we can actually like share these things with people. That's all I said. I didn't say anything rude, didn't say anything mean, just said that. A whole bunch of people reacted to it for some reason. I don't know why. Like upvoted me in the comment. And so after the meeting, this person who I don't like, I guess got upset and went to HR and told HR that I attacked him and that I made him feel unsafe at work and that I need to be reprimanded for that. And so my boss came to me and said, you're in trouble. You're going to have to talk to HR about this. You got to go through these channels. Hi, Blue. We're talking about work drama. So yeah, my boss said, you're going to have to go to like, HR is going to talk to you about this. They're going to have a whole conversation with you. This is not the first time that this person has reported me to HR, by the way. And so, yeah, because I corrected them and I said that we need to follow the proper channels to get things submitted and shared. I guess that just really hurt his ego and he got super upset. And so he reported me to HR and I had to have a whole conversation with my boss, and there's all these leaders are talking about it now, and I'm in big trouble for it, and now I got to go talk to HR. So this is like the second time this is happening. So yeah. Reported me for so Blue, here's what happened. In a big meeting this morning, like 300 person meeting this morning, this guy said, everyone, you need to share these new things that are being released. And that's not this is like brand new. So this is like new stuff. And so he's saying like everyone needs to go share these things with everyone. And that's not what's supposed to happen. We have to go through proper procedures to get them approved for widespread usage before they can be shared. Like these tools, I'll call them. And so I corrected him and I said, hey, actually, we have to go through this procedure to get these tools approved so that they can be used widespread across the department. That's all I said, is I just corrected him and I pointed him to the procedure, pointed him to the instructions that we have to follow to get things submitted. And yeah, I guess he said I was attacking him and I made him feel unsafe, and he reported me to HR. Now I have to have a conversation with HR. This is the second time that this has happened. So yeah, I think I bruised his ego pretty hard with the fact that I corrected him in front of a lot of people. But like, what am I supposed to do? Not correct him? Like, he can't just say things that are incorrect and are like bad. Like, if a bunch of people just start sharing stuff without it getting approved, that's a problem. Yeah. So a bunch of people saw what happened, and I guess he just got super upset about it. Yeah, he's done stuff like this in the past where he's had pretty big ego problems. So, but honestly, he's a scumbag. Like, he's said really hurtful and mean things to women at work. He's just super degrading of women, talks really badly about women and how like incompetent they are, which that is not true. It's his words, not mine. And he said like pretty racist things about like minority groups in the area And so he's just a scumbag. Has a lot of ego. Anyway, that's the tea. So, hi Jojo. Enough about. So that's why my day has been. Report him. Yeah, I actually did. I did report him for the stuff because he made a lady cry at work one day, and I did report him for that. And he actually got moved to a different team because of that, which was a good thing because that poor lady did not deserve that. She's such a sweetheart. She's so nice. But he made her cry, and I reported that, and I said, hey, this is ridiculous. This shouldn't happen. So, yeah. No violence. Yeah, HR does know that he's a problem, but he just keeps, every time I interact with him, he reports me to HR, and he makes a big stink about it. He says that I'm being like hostile and aggressive, and I'm coming after him. He says that a lot. He says I'm coming after him, and it's just like, no, dude. Like, if someone says something wrong, I'm gonna correct them. I'm not gonna be rude about it, but I'm not gonna like. I'm not just gonna let stuff that's like false fly. Like, it's my responsibility to correct when things are wrong. Like, that's part of my responsibility at work, is I have to correct things that are incorrect. Yeah. So I don't know. I always think, like, whenever this happens, I think like is there any way I could have been nicer about it? But I don't think I could have. I was just honest about it, and I just did it in front of a lot of people, but like I had to, because he posted it in front of a lot of people, so the people needed to know that what he was saying was not correct, because otherwise then we have a billion people going out and doing the wrong thing, and then we have to correct it at a smaller level a whole bunch of times. So it's just, I don't know, it's just a headache. It makes me not even want to interact with stuff like that. Like, next time I'm just not going to say anything, and it can be incorrect, and people can do things, and it can be someone else's problem instead of mine. But it is what it is. It'll get better. It just sucks to have to, like, it sucks to have to feel like I did something wrong, even though I'm just trying to do what's right, and to get just like people getting upset with me and like putting a target on my back for just trying to be good and do the right thing. It's the worst. Anyway, let's play the Pokédoku. Let's play the Pokédoku before we do shiny hunting. Hi, Seven. Thank you, Sleepy. You're so sweet. Actually, Sleepy, I need to do my push-up real quick for you. I'll do my push-up. Okay, push-up's done. Seven, how's your cereal milk miso soup? It's the cereal milk after you've eaten your cereal. You have a drawing. Oh, thank you. I want to see the drawing. Thank you, Sleepy. You're so sweet. I don't know. When stuff like this happens, it makes me feel like I did something wrong, and I don't like that. I don't ever want to upset someone, and I don't ever want to like hurt someone's feelings, but like it is my responsibility and my role to make sure that things are being done correctly. And so like I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. Oh my goodness, you drew an octopus. Wait, Max, this is incredible. The level of detail is amazing. I love this drawing, Max. Amazing. Everyone go look at Max's drawing in the Discord. Let's play Pokopia. Yeah, let's play Pokopia. Why am I stuck? Oh, I was stuck because I was doing my push-up. But we're doing Pokédoku now. Let me pull it up. Pokédoku. There it is. All right. Mythical. Fighting type. Mythical. Marshadow. Marshadow's fighting, right? Ghost fighting, I hope. I hope Marshadow's a mythic. Okay, good. That was scary. Arceus fighting. Real. I'm excited to see the background to it, Max. That incredible octopus. You did so good. Okay, Kalos mythical. We have 3 choices. We have Diancie, Hoopa, and Volcanion. But we're going to go with Mega Diancie to try to get lower on the scoreboard. And then mythical dark type. Mythical dark type. The only one that comes to mind is Darkrai, so we can do Mega Darkrai. Ooh. Yippee. Wait, did I just get a shiny? Did I just get a shiny Darkrai in Pokédoku? Wait, what? No way. Well, we got our shiny for tonight, everyone. I like the sea star in the... Yeah, I like the sea star in the urchin. I didn't know you could get shinies in Pokédoku. This is so cool. I just got shiny Mega Darkrai. That's wild. Okay. Middle evolution fighting type. Machoke comes to mind. Middle evolution of Conkeldurr. Girder comes to mind. Who else is a middle evolution? What is this? Sleepy, thank you. You've been in a position where you had to step in and someone stepped up for you. It's always so scary. So you hope you get a chocolate chip cookie with these bits. Aw, thank you, Sleepy. That's so sweet. Have fun at your movie. Enjoy Spider-Man. I hope you love it. It's got to be Pichu. Pichu. Middle evolution fighting. Pichu. What other middle evolution fighting types do we have? Like, we have so many 2-stage evolution fighting type Pokemon, but there's not a whole lot of middle stage. Oh, you know what? This is going to be a good answer. Primeape. Primeape, right? Maybe that wasn't a great answer, but Primeape turns into Annihilate. All right, Kalos middle evolution. Oh shoot, I forgot who was all in Kalos. Quilladin. We'll just go with Quilladin because I'm pretty sure Quilladin is from Kalos region, I think. And Quilladin's like not very popular Pokemon. I don't know. We'll go with it. Middle evolution dark type. We could do let's I forgot his name. Yeah, I want to go for the least searched Mons, but I'm doing a pretty poor job of it. Middle type dark evolution. What's Grimmsnarl's middle evolution again? Morgrem? Yeah. Dang. That one was a popular one. Quilladin is the least searched mon of all time up. Yeah, that's what I thought, right? Quilladin is like super least searched. Okay, fighting type mega evolved. We're going with Mega Scaraptor. Scaraptor Mega. Mega Kalos. Ooh, Mega Diancie would have been a good answer for this one. Aren't they all technically megas from Kalos? Ooh. Mega Chestnut. Mega Chestnut. Yeah. And then a Mega Dark type. Absol Z. Aha. Okay, I did really poorly on the uniqueness scale. Oh well. Actually, no, I did good because I did better than 70% of people. So I actually did pretty good tonight. Okay, let's see the most common first. Most common is Marshadow, Volcanion, Darkrai, Morgrim. Dang it, Morgrim. Frogadier, Machoke. Glad I didn't choose Machoke. Phalanx, Greninja, Darkrai. Yeah, Marshadow and Morgrim I messed up on. Keldeo, least common. Interesting. Oh, I forgot Keldeo's a mythic. I should have chose Meloetta. Hoopa Unbound. Ooh, was close to Diancie. Mega Diancie. Okay, Hoopa Unbound would have been a good one. I totally forgot Zarude was even a thing. But I did get my shiny Mega Darkrai, which is crazy. Pignite. Okay. Braixen. Quilladin was towards the bottom. Nuzleaf would have been a good answer. I forgot that Nuzleaf turns into a dark type. I thought just Scrafty was, or not Scrafty. Shiftry was dark type. Mega Scrafty. Okay, Mega Chestnut's towards the bottom. Mega Scraptor. Yeah, when there's multiple good answers, I like the ones where there's only a single answer for each one. Hi, Ghost. Welcome in. We're just reviewing the answers for the Pokédoku right now. Halucha Mega would have been a good one. Chestnut was on here. Oh, Chestnut was at the top. Interesting. Meowstic would have been good too. And then Mega Sableye would have been good. Okay. Well, we did pretty good. We got a uniqueness score of 152 and the most unique was 76. So, and we got shiny Mega Darkrai, which is crazy. I didn't even know you could get shinies in this. All right. Moving on to actual shiny hunting. Let's pull up LeafGreen. Oh, and hold on. Let me pull up my website real quick. My shiny tracker. We're getting so close to 4,000. We're getting so close to the halfway mark. That's crazy. Oh, and let me get my journal out too. There we go. Okay, let me pull up everyone's guesses again. Somewhere in my journal. There it is. Next guess on the list is, I think Seven's guess at 4,069. We will probably hit that tonight, maybe. If I get it on the first try, I have to name it Kiwi. All right, we're naming it Kiwi. That's a cute name. Oh, let me pull up my counter. There we go. Kiwi. That's a very cute name for shiny Bulbasaur. Man, imagine this is it. You had blueberries in front of you. You're a blueberry devourer, just like Max. Max likes blueberries too. Ah, sad. Yes. Max says blueberry mentioned. All right. Name it Steve? All right, I'll name it Steve. Were they fresh grapes from your garden? I hope so. I hope you're eating your fresh grapes. Yeah, that's great. I've kind of run out of garden stuff at this point, so it's okay. I will try again next year. All right, sorry, Steve. Sorry, Jack Black. Okay, carrots. Carrots would be a good idea. I do need carrots for my eyesight. You still have eggplant going. Pumpkin would be fun, but pumpkin also takes up a lot of space. I'm a big fan. Oh, I wonder if I could grow Japanese pumpkins here in my area. I wonder what the climate for Japanese pumpkins is. Kabocha. Like sweet pumpkin. I'm a big fan of pumpkin in curry or like stir-fried pumpkin. Like slow, like cooking it slowly. You are shiny Bulbasaur. Humid climate is not very humid for where I am. Native pumpkins? I'm in Cali. I am not in Cali. No, not in Cali. Max. Max is shiny Bulbasaur. Now I'm in a dry, mountainous climate. That's what I'll say. I live in the mountains, and it is very dry where I live. Sorry, Max. New England? No, not New England. Yes, I live in Chile. Exactly. No, I wish I lived in New England. That'd be so cool. I love the East Coast. I'm from New York. That's where I was born. Born and raised. But I do not live in New York anymore. No. I live on Pride Rock. Right, my house is right on top of Pride Rock. Yeah, yes. Pride Rock in Blackthorn City on top of the rock. Blackthorn City would be so cool. I live in an area where you can go camping pretty easily. So, right outside the Dragon Cave. I have Dratinis that like to hang out in my backyard. Gotta be the Indian Ocean. Yes. I'm under the water. Oh my gosh, speaking of India, so some of the I don't know if they're like directors or project managers. I don't know what they are, but some of the people that are from our India office came and visited my office today, and they brought some Indian stuff with them, like some treats from India, and we had. Let me see if I can figure out the pronunciation of it again. If I can even remember how to spell it. It starts with ghee. It's made of ghee. What is it called? What is this? I can see a picture of it. I see a picture of it right here. Ghee Missouri Pak. Ghee Missouri Pak. I'm probably pronouncing that terribly, but I had a little piece of it. It was pretty good in like a small amount. It was pretty good. It's like these little blocks of ghee, and it was good. Ghee is like a type of butter. I don't know the exact. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's like kind of like a type of butter. It's maybe like cultured differently. I don't know. It was good though. I love getting exposed to new treats and new cultures and foods and stuff. That's my dream. When I'm old, I want to travel the world, go to every country and just experience refined butter. That's right. That's what it is. Hi, Remy. Remy, how have you been? How's your streams been, Remy? You've been okay? Have you been busy at work? A busy bee? Oh, I need to get more water, but I can't open my cap with one hand. Please. Hi, Sai. Ooh, gingerbread miso soup. You haven't worked on making your streams? That's okay, Remy. It takes time. Streaming takes time. You should have seen me when I first started streaming. It was like I had nothing. I didn't even have my model. You're with your friend's cat. Hello, kitty. What is your friend's cat name? Also, what type of cat is it? What color? Is it a black cat or an orange cat? Or tabby cat? A blue cat, yeah. You're still recovering? Well, thank you for joining us, even though you're recovering. How goes your recovery? Are you feeling okay? It's an orange cat named Jasper. That's a cute name. I think there's a few people who watch on mobile here. Yeah, usually when I watch streams, I'm on my computer and I just have them up while I'm working on other stuff. Speaking of which, I came up with another idea. Oh, thank you, Remy. That's so sweet of you. Thank you for resubscribing. I appreciate your support. Better than yesterday, you still have another surgery. Are they gonna wait for you to recover a bit before you have to go into another surgery? That's so scary. Yeah, I'll usually be working on something next week or the week after to remove the stent. Well, I hope it goes well. Yes, we are all sending healing vibes. We'll send good luck to your surgeon so that everything goes well. We'll send all our shiny luck to the surgeon for tonight. Yes. We'll send more shiny luck to Shago Cat for finding a perfect ruby. You want to say something? That's TMI. I will let you make the decision on whether or not you share it. Yes, Shiny Bulbasaur is healing sight right now. That's why we can't see him yet. Yeah, Remy, share your My Little Pony cards. I want to see it. There's some My Little Pony Magic the Gathering cards. I think 7 has some, or at least one of them. You painted with markers on the cover of your card binder? Ooh. What did you paint? Rainbow Dash. Very cool. I wanna put something like Gengar on one of my binders. I think that would be cool. Like paint and markers. Hi, Nania Business on YouTube. Welcome in. Can we all manifest some Splatoon Raiders luck? Yeah. We're gonna manifest luck for everyone except for me tonight. My Shiny Bulbasaur will be out with everyone, helping them get rare items. And then tomorrow, he'll come to me tomorrow. You're welcome, none of your business. That's a good name. That's what my family back in New York say. They say it's none of your business. None of your beeswax. New Yorkers are so funny. Manifest luck for all, copyrighted by you and Irishman. I'm walking here. Gotta go down to the bodega to get a bagel with cream cheese. Get a none of your beeswax. I don't know what that reference is, Remy. You're gonna eat 500 four-leaf clovers? Do it. Man, I wish I could find 500. I used to look for four-leaf clovers all the time as a kid. I loved doing that, and I never found one. You love my fit? Thank you. I love my jacket. My jacket's so cool. Find the beeswax. Yeah, I used to spend so long looking for four-leaf clovers, and I never found one. I'm pretty sure my brother found one, but I never found one. Maybe I should make a video about that. Maybe I should go to a field of clovers and look for a four-leaf clover and continue to look for a four-leaf clover until I find one and make a video about the process. That would be a good video. You found a 4.5 leaf clover? That's so cool. In summer camp, when they didn't have something for kids to do, they tell you to look for 4-leaf clovers and give you candy. Wait, that's so cool. That's like a genius idea for kids. Just tell them to go look for 4-leaf clovers. Eden's playing Splatoon. Whimsical. I would love to do a video like that. I'd have to figure out a way to censor myself in the video, but I think I could probably pull it off. Bye, Remy. Good luck driving. Have fun, whatever you're doing. Have fun driving with the orange cat. Wear a hazmat suit. I've actually considered putting together my outfit, like my VTuber outfit, because I could just buy a pair of black jeans, paint on it, wear a fox man. No, I'm not wearing a fox suit. Yeah, I've considered getting all of this stuff and then just like censoring my face or something. Hello, Pachimisu. How are you? Welcome in. What Pokemon is this? This is Pokemon LeafGreen. So this is Pokemon LeafGreen that was released on the Nintendo Switch 2. So we are still looking for Shiny Bulbasaur, and we are close to 4,000 attempts in. I am not wearing a worm fursuit. No. I'll look like Orthworm. I'll be like running around looking like Orthworm. I'm doing fine. How are you, Pachimisu? Are you having a good day? Earthworm Jim. Earthworm Jim looks for 4-leaf clover. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll start a random channel. I'll look for a 4-leaf clover, and that'll be the only video on the channel. And I'll name the title of it something like, if you found this video, you have incredible luck. And it's just a video of my experience looking for a 4-leaf clover. And then I'll just post it and no one will ever see it. It'll just live on a channel somewhere in the void of YouTube. That would be fun. I'd love to do that. I'd have to find a pretty place though that has a clover field. Yeah, 4 views. four lucky views. You love the stream? Oh, thank you. Thank you, none of your business. Thank you for stopping by and sticking around. We love chit-chatting while we look for shiny Pokemon. We've done a lot of this. We've been doing this for like 4 months. So, and we are almost halfway there to finding shiny Bulbasaur, which is crazy to think about. But we need to find shiny Bulbasaur soon, because so what happens is in October they announced that they're going to release a free Celebi as long as you complete your Pokedex in the game. So we need to find shiny Bulbasaur, and then we got to play through the game, and we got to complete our Pokedex, and then we got to transfer it to home. So, or we don't even have to transfer it to home. It'll automatically pick it up, and then we get a free Celebi. We got to get Celebi. I used to have Celebi back in the day, but my Celebi has since been sold. You Bayleaf, you to get a shiny Bulbasaur easy. Ah, thank you, Jasmine Kitsune. I appreciate it. That was a good pun. You are right, Max. I could just wear a mask. I could dress up like me, and I could wear a mask and censor my eyes. You think my horrible art's pretty good? Well, thank you. My art is art. Not AI art, but thank you, Pachimisi, for the follow. Welcome to the Ghosties. Pyros' mask? What does Pyros' mask look like? Hold on, I gotta look this up. Pyros mask. Oh, the TF2, the gas mask. I see. I thought you were talking about another VTuber, and I was like, I don't know who Pyros is. Sounds like a VTuber name, though. You're listening in the background while you work? Well, good luck with your work today. I hope it goes well. Not the COVID mask. It is pretty common for VTubers to wear masks if they do IRL content. One of the main reasons I am a VTuber is actually because I value privacy. And so I want to be able to create content online, but still maintain my anonymity. So that's part of why I'm a VTuber. The internet can be kind of a crazy place. And so I think it's important to protect your privacy. Thank you. I hope the shiny comes soon too. I'm thinking we'll get it at around 6,000 resets, but yeah, so the bottom left-hand corner is the number of times we've reset for Bulbasaur. And we've done a lot of resets. Probably more resets than any other Pokemon ever that I've done. Yeah, I mean, there are weird people online. But none of you are weird. You're all cool. All of the ghosties are cool and amazing and nice. Kind of weird. Max, you are not weird. We can use the word quirky. You might be a little quirky, but being a little quirky is good. It means that you have whimsy in your life. I'll get it soon. Thank you. Yeah, you are just Max. You are Max. You are very unique, and there's only one maximum. So I've had this sore on my mouth. It's been killing me. So like every time I move my mouth and talk, I can feel it. It's painful. I'm not sure the best way to get rid of it. You got a shiny Ash Hat Pikachu from Ultra Sun? What? No way. Wait. Okay, I've never played Ultra Sun. It's the only game I haven't played. So I haven't played Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. It's the only Pokemon game I've never played. Is that pretty difficult to get a Ash Hat Pikachu? I gotta know. I gotta know how intense the shiny hunt was. Any anime collection? Do you mean like anime I've watched or like stuff I own? Because I have like a shelf of figures from when I go to Japan. I try to bring some stuff home with me. So I have the Straw Hat Pirates and some Luffy ones. I have some Jujutsu Kaisen ones. I have Free Ren. I have Miku and Teto. I have some Bleach ones as well. And then I also have a small manga collection from the manga, the anime that I like. I try to get like one volume from anime that I like. Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen's... I love Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm actually working on a Nanami cosplay. Wait, Max, you're the boogeyman? Wait. So you're the boogeyman from Nightmare Before Christmas, except you're full of spiders and crabs. It's from I Choose You Pikachu and needs an AR code scanned due to Game Freak forgetting how to make it shiny locked. Ooh. How many resets did it take for you to get it? My favorite character? My favorite character from Jujutsu Kaisen was Nanami. No spoilers. Was Nanami. And I think currently my favorite character is Okotsu Yuta. His name is so hard to say. Okotsu. Yeah, he's so cool. His abilities are so cool. And he's just like kind of like a sad guy, which is kind of like me. Now this is going to get into spoilers for Jujutsu Kaisen, but the fact that Yuta is like mainly a healer, but then he's also like really strong, I think that's so cool. Yuta's the best. He's so cool. I won't say his like actual ability for spoiler's sake, but Japanese only for 1 minute. Okay. じゃあこれから1分ぐらい日本語しか話せません。みんな今日はどうでしたか？みんな元気にしてますか？今日5回ぐらいリセットした。あ、そっか。みんな私の言ってることはわかりますか？日本語はわかりますか？日本語わかる人は手を挙げてください。不思議だね。書いてください。色違い不思議がね。だね。残念だ。Alright. I think that's been a full minute. Yes, I speak Japanese. I used to live in Japan. So sometimes people will redeem Japanese only. We're only allowed to speak Japanese. But Jasmine, that's so cool that it only took you 5 resets to get the shiny today. That's so cool. Did you get the AR code from like... Is it something that you get online or something? Or did you originally get it with the game or something? That's like I said, I know nothing about Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, or Sun and Moon for that matter. I've been meaning to play it on stream. I think that's what we'll play after we finish Fire Red. If Winds and Waves hasn't come out by then. When Winds and Waves comes out, we're doing Winds and Waves only for like a month. It will be only Winds and Waves streams. I'm really excited for it. Pombon is going to stay on all 4 legs and is going to be the first Fire Fairy Pokemon ever. And I'm so excited. You did a 2v2 with your teammate being at level 5. So you picked medic and decided to play him completely wrong and play him aggressive. But you ended up actually destroying the enemy team all by yourself. Heck yeah, Max. That's awesome. The concept of a healer who is like also really strong at fighting is really cool to me. So like you were murdering them as medic with nothing but melee. That's so fun. What do people who speak Japanese but know a lot of English speak in the dreams? So when I was living in Japan, I would sometimes dream in Japanese, sometimes dream in English. It just depended on the day. I don't dream in Japanese very often anymore, since I don't speak it all day every day, but sometimes I'll have Japanese in my dreams. You can get it online and scan it. Interesting. You're curious, is it true that Japanese hate outers? What is outers? Do you mean like foreigners? Is that what you mean by outers? Basically a katana. Wait, what? You have dreamt in Spanish, even though you can barely speak it. Yeah, I've heard of people who are learning a language. Can like sometimes dream in it. Logically, if you think about it, a healer can be best at fighting since they know how the body works. Yeah, like the one lady from Bleach. Katara is also a fighter and a healer. Sorry, I thought you said katana. I was like, huh? What? Yeah, Katara from Avatar The Last Airbender. She's really cool. In the show Bleach, there's a lady called Unohana, and she's the best healer in the entire series. But the reason she is because she is the strongest fighter. Medic is definitely familiar with biology. Yes, he is. So yeah, on the topic of outsiders moving to Japan, that does happen. There are definitely people who are closed-minded and don't like foreigners. That is a thing. There's kind of a number of factors that go on because of that. So some people don't like, some of like the elderly people don't like foreigners because it can be kind of scary for them, or they haven't met very many foreigners. Some of it has to do with like war. A lot of older Japanese people remember like war times, but those people are getting really old at this point. But Japan has a history of being a very closed off society, and they're very proud of their nation, and they have a lot of like nation pride. I don't like nationalism, I guess maybe is the word for it. And so there are people that don't in Japan that don't like foreigners. I would say the majority of people are very kind and are very accepting of foreigners, but there are people that are kind of closed off and don't like them. So yeah, it does happen. That I would, when I was living there, I interacted with people who didn't want to talk to me because I was a foreigner, or tried to harm me because I was a foreigner. I've told stories in the past here on that some people may remember of my downstairs neighbors trying to kill me. So yeah, that was scary. Do I like Dan? Yeah, Dan's good. I've watched some of it. It's silly. It's very, very wacky. In the Meet the Medic trailer, you watch Medic remove Heavy's heart and replace it with a baboon heart. What? That's crazy. What? That is a wild open heart surgery in a trailer. That's crazy. Heavy doesn't care at all. He's just laughing. That's so crazy. What the heck? TF2 is so wild. It's like its own little universe. The characters are so funny. Some of their voices. I love seeing the TF2 memes. Wow, we have 3 8s. Let's see what... You'd be so annoyed in Japan if some YouTuber would be so upset. Do you mean like if a Japanese YouTuber was upset with foreigners, or like some YouTuber showed up? Oh, would film you? Yeah. Yeah, there's the YouTubers and like the streamers that go to Japan just to harass people is really frustrating to me. It actually like upsets me quite a bit because I was always like very, very respectful in Japan, and I tried to align myself with the culture as best as I could. I learned how to speak Japanese, I learned how to read and write, I learned how to like follow customs and like conform with Japanese society, and I tried really, really hard to be respectful wherever I could. And a lot of the YouTubers, maybe not a lot, but some of the YouTubers and people that go to Japan are just like disrespectful and just make a bad name for foreigners, which is really sad. Yes, everyone should try to assimilate when they visit a foreign country. You should try your best to follow. Like obviously you shouldn't be expected to follow every single custom because you might not know some of the customs, but you should try your best to learn about them and like you said, assimilate. So I agree. You're good. You're good. In the TF2 universe, staircases didn't exist until George Washington invented them. People had to rocket jump. What? The TF2 universe is wild. When you studied abroad, your professors were like, please, for the love of Pete, do not talk so loudly. Yeah, Americans have a problem where we talk too loudly. That's just like a thing. People talk really loud in America. It's just like normal to speak loudly. But yeah. In other countries, definitely want to talk quietly. Because you will, especially in Japan, if you talk loud and you're talking in English instead of Japanese, people will stare at you. I was on a train once talking to one of my friends, and we were just holding a conversation on the train. We weren't like being overly loud or obnoxious or anything. We were just talking to each other. And it was pretty quiet on the train, so we probably should have been a little more quiet. But some like old drunk guy just like started screaming. He was like, outside. And he like started like going nuts on us, and it was like screaming at us, telling us to shut up. And we were like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I think that's the only time that I like really had someone be really like hostile about it. I had people get upset with me and mad at me, but for different reasons. Yeah, people embarrassing people in public, so dumb. Like, there are some pranks that I think are funny. Like, there was a guy who would like dress up in like a spooky costume and hide in like an abandoned building. And then like if people came into like if like teenagers came in to explore the abandoned building, he would like come out and spook them. Like I think that's kind of a funny prank. It's kind of a dangerous prank, but I think it's kind of funny. But like going up to someone and like slapping them or like yelling at them or like filming them to try to like make content out of it, that stuff is just so dumb. Like I hate it. It's like, why are you harassing this person? I don't get it. The trains are super complicated. Japanese trains are pretty bad. You get used to it after a while of living there, but even Japanese people get confused with the train systems, especially in like downtown Tokyo. It gets crazy. Hi, Razor. How are you? I'm a Game Boy now. It a dip to help your dad? Well, good on you for helping your dad. I hope it all went well. Yeah, yes, what a good son. All right, how are we doing? We are approaching the 38 percentile. So we're getting close to about 38% of players having gotten their shiny Bulbasaur at this point. Man, we raided someone the other night. PK Orange, we raided him the other night. And he said that he gets all of his shinies in like less than 1,000 resets, which is crazy. Have I ever encountered someone LARPing a game that I like? I've seen like cosplayers. Is that what you mean? But like, I've never seen someone like acting out a game IRL. You got a new shed this spring and you cleaned it up to be a woodworking shed. You know how to use the tools. I hope you should make a table. What kind of LARPing, Max? I know LARPing means something else, but I can't remember what it means. I think it's small things. Maybe you can make a little box. Yeah, Pokeball coasters. That'd be good. What's the other kind of LARPing? Yeah, doesn't it mean like pretending to be, or like, oh, are you talking about like people who are like pretending they like something that they're not a fan of? Yeah, I see that all the time. Man, so many Pokemon card collectors that LARP. Yeah, there's so many people who are like who LARP as Pokemon collectors. Like you go to like a local like convention or something, and like so many Pokemon card LARPers. Yeah. You know, it's funny you say that, Max, actually, because the guy at work that reported me to HR and who's the worst, that dude LARPs all the time in our game channel. He'll like pretend that he's like into like a game that's like trending right now, and the dude has like no idea what he's talking about. You can make dice. That'd be cool. Dice, I think, would be kind of hard. Just with the balancing, because don't you have to weight dice properly? But that would be a really interesting endeavor, is making wood dice. You could probably like polish them and put it like a finish on it. You come across Splatoon players who are new to the game and act like they know everything. Yeah, that's the worst. If I know, like, if I know something about a game, I'll try to participate in the conversation, but I'm not gonna say like, oh, I know all this stuff, or like, oh, I'm gonna pretend like I'm like a pro at this game or something. I'll tell you what I know and I'll try to like engage in conversation, but no, I'm not gonna pretend like I think I grew out of that. I might have done that as like a teenager a little bit, but I think as I got older, it's just like, it's better to be genuine with people than to lie and pretend like you know stuff. Like being a poser is so lame. You're gonna make little cat entrances on all of your doors. That'd be cute. Short one? What's a short one? Huh? What's going on? Oh, you're talking to Razor, I see. Yeah, oh, the sloshing machine, that's right. Jake Paul bought the most rare Pokemon card. Was that the Pikachu Illustrator card? Was it Jake Paul or Logan Paul that bought it? Anyway, the Logan, the Paul bozos, the Tweedledee and Tweedledum, Jake and Logan dumb, those idiots, they need to stop buying Pokemon cards. They need to stop buying manga too. They're the king of LARPers. Hi, Seven. We're talking about LARPers. I do not play Splatoon, but I've considered playing it. You're gonna make me do push-ups? Yeah, eventually I'll play Splatoon. We have not gotten shiny Bulbasaur yet, sadly. Yeah, me and Eden, we do need to play together. But we'll get him soon. We'll get shiny Bulbasaur soon. Also, 7 Razor is lying. we did not get more push-ups yet. Opinions on Arcane. Arcane is an animation masterpiece. Arcane is incredible. I am a big fan of Arcane. I have strong feelings about League of Legends, but Arcane is awesome. If there's anyone here who hasn't seen Arcane, you need to watch Arcane. That is one reason to do push-ups, Ghost. The more important reason to do push-ups is to be healthy. Push-ups are a great way to stay healthy. I think there was a study that linked like your ability to do push-ups with like heart conditions. So like if you can do like I think they said if you can do at least 10 push-ups, then your heart is in like a much better position. I think that's specifically for men because it's much harder for women to do push-ups. But yes, I would encourage everyone to do push-ups. They're really good for you. Push-ups are like air squats or things like that. Just any type of movement. Thank you, Pachimisu, for redeeming your miso soup. Hello, Bowser Big Bean Burrito. That's a lot of alliteration right there. How are you doing? That's a cute Pikachu. You suck at doing push-ups? That's okay. You can start small. You could do like push-ups on your knees, or you could do like push-ups against a couch at like an angle. It's okay to start small. I do... Can I turn on subtitles? Yes, I can. There we go. Who's my favorite character from Arcane? My favorite character from Arcane would probably be Vander. But Jinx is also pretty high up there. I'm a big fan of Vander. Why are you side-eyeing, 7? Are you side-eyeing because all the push-ups? I don't even know how many this is bad. It's probably going to be 10, so I'll just assume it's 10. We'll do 10 here in just a second. All right. You all can appreciate this lovely Bulbasaur, and I'm going to do my 10 push-ups. I will be right back. All right, done. Done. Sorry, chat's not letting you reply. It's kind of lame. 7 got 20? No, 7 got 50 new push-ups. Wait, we're talking about miter saws? What? Measure twice, cut once? That's the rule. You gave up on doing them periodically? Yeah, 7 does 5 times the number of push-ups that I do. So he probably has like 800 of them. You're going to do all 800 during your VTuber debut? Respect. Mad respect. 660. Okay. So not quite 800. Is that a real push-up? Yeah. Yeah, if you redeem a push-up, then I do a real push-up. That was fast. Push-ups aren't too bad. I do a lot of push-ups every day, and so doing 10 is really not too bad. At least for me, personally. I'm also like I'm very tall and lean, and so I have a lot less weight to push. And so doing push-ups isn't too bad. How many to get it to 666? You would have to redeem 1 1/5. 1 1/5 redeems. Oh. Oh no, we don't have any. I was gonna say we're getting close, but we're still a little ways away. The ghost I think's cute. Ah, thank you. I'm glad you like it. You're top heavy, so push-ups are hard for you. Heavy torso and stick arms. Push-ups are definitely something to train yourself on. If you don't do push-ups for a long time, then doing 10 push-ups can feel like a lot. But if you just train your body to do push-ups, they become easier over time. So for me, like 100 push-ups is a lot, and that's very difficult to do. But like doing like 10, 20 push-ups really is not too bad. You can't do 1. That is totally fine. If you can't do a single push-up, then that's okay. You can always, if you want to do push-ups, you can always train yourselves to do it. You can, there's other ways that you can do a similar motion to a push-up that's not as strenuous on your body, that you can, I guess, practice, and then that gets you closer to being able to do push-ups. So there's a guy who does stretching videos on YouTube. He's like a big stretch guy, and he teaches people how to get into doing exercises even if they can't. So like if you can't do a sit-up or you can't do a push-up, he teaches like simpler exercises that you can do. Just flop on the floor. That would be funny. Yeah, walking is a great exercise as well. I think everyone should walk. I think when I get to be like really old, when I'm like a grandpa old, then I need to make sure that I walk a lot. No, Razor, not everyone is better than you in every way. You are unique in your own way. Everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses. Like for me, my legs are weaker than a lot of people's legs. I think partially because I injured them. But the key is walking is a lot is living near a bakery. You know, there was a bakery. So I frequently stay at a business hotel in Tokyo whenever I go visit Tokyo. It's called the Sotetsu Fresha Inn. And there's a bakery down the street from there. It's probably like a, I don't know, 5-minute walk or so. And man, that bakery is so good. I miss that bakery. But it's like, it's open in like random days. It's not open every day. So it's also, there's also a Lawson and a 7-Eleven like 100 feet away or less. So like, I don't know, like 50 meters or less from the hotel. And so I love staying there. Last time I was staying there, I was going to walk up the street because I found a bento store. And that bento store was so good. Not Queso the streamer. Wait, Queso's cool though. We love Queso. He's a good guy. Oops. Yes, Shaogo Cat is our matchmaker. Matchmaker. What's that one movie of the guy who's like a matchmaker? It's like an old movie. Hitch? Is it Hitch? Is that the movie? It's like an old movie. Yeah, okay. Doesn't it have like what's his name? No, not Will Ferrell. Will.I.am. Frick, what's his name? And the Paul Blart guy. Isn't he in the movie too? Paul Blart Mall Cop. If Doe's on jump, he will sink Australia. What? Will Smith. That's right. Yeah, who's that Paul Blart guy? What's his name? Name like Steve or something? No, not Steve. I literally can only think of him as Paul Blart. That's like his real, that's his name in my mind. Is Queso Australian? Jumping jacks? I don't dare do jumping jacks. That's not my kind of exercise. I don't mind jumping and playing volleyball, but I don't want to do jumping jacks. Queso is Mexican? Huh? Oh. It's because I keep saying queso. Case. O-H. Case O. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, I got it right that time. Now I want mochi ice cream. I'm thinking about Japan and now I want mochi ice cream. You too? There's this mochi ice cream in Japan that they sell at konbinis, the convenience stores. And it's a little rabbit on the packaging and it's red and white packaging. And I don't remember the name of it. It's like Shiro Mochi or something like that. And it's so good. And they give you like a little fork thing to like stick into your mochi ice cream. So good. You love Japan? Me too. I miss living there. I want to go back. I was talking to some people the other day, and I was saying that PewDiePie just lives like the perfect life, like living in Japan. In Astrid's Discord, you get intimidated very easily. Razor, the one thing I will say in Astrid's Discord server is that a lot of the women there are attracted to women. So as long as you keep that in mind, you're good. I would say 99.9% of the women there are attracted to women. So just keep that in mind. You want to live in Japan? You're going back in October. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Yeah, PewDiePie lives in Japan. That's where he lives with his wife and his son. His wife Marcia and his son Bjorn. Yeah, they're actually, I think they're still building their home there. I don't know if they've finished their home yet, but they're building a nice home there. I don't know exactly where, but they've been living in Tokyo. I actually have a pretty good idea of where they live because I know what rock climbing gym he goes to. And so he probably lives pretty close to that station where that rock climbing gym is, if I had to guess. He probably lives in like the Senzokuike area. Yeah, probably in like Senzokuike. Maybe somewhere else. I don't know. I don't know exactly where he lives. And I wouldn't try to like stalk him or something. You can get figures very cheap. All the figures that I get are like $10 or less. It's pretty good. Yeah, if you go to Akihabara, is a pretty good place to get discounted. Some of the figures are pretty expensive there. They mark them up in certain stores, but then other stores, if you go, they have them like marked down. They're kind of just like hole in the wall stores. Like I got my Gin Ichimaru giant statue for like $20, and I think it goes for like 100 and something now, which is crazy. Gin Ichimaru is my favorite character from Bleach. He's so cool. Yeah, Amazon is so expensive. One thing you could look up online, there's an online store called Tsutaya. Let me get you the website. No, not Tsutaya. It's Tsurugaya. If you go on this website here, hopefully this works. Sometimes they do sales for free shipping to the US. And you can get figures pretty cheap on here. This is like a used, like, a used, what do you call this? Like hobby store. So like you can get figures that like someone bought and like resold, but they're like in like perfect condition because Japanese people keep everything in perfect condition. So I've bought a few figures off of Tsurugaya before. It's not worth it to buy on the website unless you get free shipping because the shipping can like cost as much as the figures themselves. But sometimes they do have free shipping campaigns. So like I bought a couple, like maybe 2 or 3 off of there for like $20 or something. Yeah, Tsurugaya. Oh, I didn't put it in the YouTube chat. Here. There we go. That is the website right there. Tsurugaya. Beyond thinks of you as a woman. That's awesome. Beyond's so cool. She's so nice. Don't send that website or else you'll buy Rilakuma. They have Rilakuma on there. They have like plushies and stuff too. You can get Pokemon stuff. It's not a great place to find like... It's not a good place to find like rare stuff, but if you're looking for like common stuff or like seasonal stuff, like seasonal figures, then they're pretty cheap on that website. Like you could probably get like a Gojo figure for like $5 off of that site or something. Especially since the conversion rate is so good right now between US dollars and Japanese yen. You don't have a spot for your real Akuma collection? You gotta make one. Anime figures? The website I posted, Razor. I should send you all a picture of all my figures. I think I've shown some of them off before, but I have Free Ren, I have Gojo. I actually have quite a few Gojo figures. I like Gojo. He's cool. I want to cosplay as Gojo one day. But this time we're cosplaying as Nanami. Did you all know that Gojo is like 6'4"? Isn't that crazy? He's so tall. I'm almost as tall as Gojo. Hi, Lava. Most figures you have is Albedo or Marin. Albedo's pretty cool. Gojo and Geto. I hope we get to see what happens to Geto. Geto's whole situation is a darn shame. Albedo. 7. That's funny. We're not talking about the Genshin Impact Albedo, right? You're talking about the overworld Albedo, right? Not Genshin Impact? Overlord? Okay. Not the guy. Not the guy from Genshin Impact. You made chicken nuggets and air fried fries. Ooh, that sounds good. Was it good? I want chicken nuggets. What's the ghost pixel at the side of their names? That is for all of our subscribers. So any of the subscribers on Twitch have a little ghost next to them. It's my way of trying to give back to all of the kind people who are so generous to subscribe to my channel. So, little ghost. They're cute. I wish I could give back more for people who subscribe. I wish I could give like prizes or something. Yeah, you get the purple one. I think Smackies might be purple by now. I don't know. Cheese sauce. Yeah, 7 has the heart one. I think a few people have the heart. Mine has glasses. Hi. Yeah, mine has glasses. Once you hit 1 year, then he gets glasses, which is really cute. All right, well, we're trucking along. We're getting close to 4,000 resets. Should we try to hit 4,000 resets tonight? Is that what we should go for? And then tomorrow we could do like another like 100 or 200. End on a good number? Yeah, we'll end on a good number. Aw, thank you, Pachimisu, for the subscription. I appreciate it. And you get to hear the song of my people. Thank you, Pachimisu, for your support. I really appreciate it. Did I hear that Dolly Parton died? I did. Rest in peace, Dolly Parton. The queen. Yay, you got a little ghosty guy. Very cute. Yeah, that was... I did hear about that this morning. May she rest in peace. She was an icon. Did she also have like a theme park or something? Doesn't she have like a theme park in the US somewhere? Yeah, she was a very, very impactful Dollywood. That's what it is. Yeah. She is a very impactful individual. Left a good legacy. We need more people like that. More people that are just kind and make a difference in people's lives. Yeah, so much philanthropy. Yeah. We need more people like that in the world. With just a kind heart who want to help people. We have too many billionaires. Too many billionaires. Not saying every billionaire is a bad person. I am saying that like probably like 90% of them are. Dolly Parton is Miley Cyrus's godmother. I did not know that. That's cool though. Didn't read the title. What's with the shiny Celebi? So not shiny Celebi 7, but if you didn't hear, in October, if you connect your Fire Red and Leaf Green account to Pokemon Home in October and you've completed the Pokedex, they give you a free Celebi. So I wanna try to complete the Pokedex by October. I don't think that's gonna happen, but we will try our darndest. So if you have the Switch 2 version of Fire Red and Leaf Green and you complete the Pokedex October or later, and you have it connected to Pokemon Home, they give you a free Celebi. You can't grind that. Why not? You could just grind out the Pokedex. It shouldn't take too long. I don't think it can be shiny, but I think they'll just give it. Elon Musk hit $1 trillion. Yeah. Yeah, he needs to go back to his billion. Actually, he needs to go back to his million. That trillion needs to go somewhere else. Oh, shiny hunting the legendaries. Yeah, I think at this point we probably won't shiny hunt the legendaries here. We might start a new game, like buy Fire Red and shiny hunt them there, but I don't know if we can. I don't know if we can justify it. You found a baby toys on Tsudugaya. Pokemon baby toys. I bet they're very cute. You're going to try the coin case glitch in OG Gold. Ooh, good luck. What do you do with all that money? You pay people to play video games for you and then pretend like you've been the one playing video games. And you buy lots of companies and you run them into the ground. And what else? You buy AI and you tell AI what to do for you. Yeah. That's what you do with $1 trillion. Instead of helping people, of course. Should you buy a Monpoke Gengar plush? Do it. I'm sure it's adorable. Actually, I need to look this up. Do I have a Monpoke Gengar plush? Monpoke baby Gengar. Oh, that's really cute. I don't have this, but I've seen it before. I have the book. I have the Monpoke Gengar book, but I don't have the doll. Come on, Bulbasaur. You can do it. Let's see this plushie. Oh, very cute. The one Gengar plushie that I really want, that I haven't gotten yet, is the Gengar that's asleep and he has his tongue out. It's very cute. It's like the one Gengar plushie I don't have that I've always wanted. He's like laying on his back and he has his tongue out. What was your guess, Razor? Your guess was... Your guess is 80,974. That is your guess, Razor. So if we get to your guess, I will never forgive you. If I have to do this all the way to 80,000, I'm gonna cry. Oh, everyone. I was thinking more about my Breath of the Wild gameplay. Do you want to hear my new idea? You recently added a Rainbow Fumo action figure. We love Fumos. I wish I had a Fumo. I don't have any Fumos though. I would want what's her name? The ghost Fumo from Toyo. You cast Shiny Frog at your guess. What? There's a Gengar hand towel. I want that. I actually do have a Gengar hand towel already though. But it has other Pokemon on it as well. I also have a Ditto hand towel. Oh, but let me tell you about my idea. So what I was thinking is, what if I did Breath of the Wild, but I only was allowed to use certain elements for the Divine Beasts? Because there's what, 4 elements in Breath of the Wild? I don't know the exact details. There's like what, like lightning, ice, fire, and wind or something. And then I could use like 1 on each Ultra Beast. Dumb? Why is it dumb? That'd be fun. A Mimikyu hand towel? I would love to get a Mimikyu hand towel. That sounds really cute. They sell hand towels a lot at the Pokemon Center in Japan. But I have to refrain from buying them because I have so many hand towels. You always have to have a hand towel with you in Japan. It's like a cultural thing. It reset your streak counter? No. I'm sorry, 7. The Divine Beasts have specific puzzles that can be solved a certain way. And they usually involve the elements. But what if I did like speedrunning techniques and skipped the puzzles? What if I found a way to break the temple? That's not fun? Hey, breaking a game is fun. Beasts are also optional. I thought you had to do all 4 for the Ganon fight. What time do I stream? I usually start streaming at 6:30 Pacific Standard Time. And I stream like 4 times a week, usually on average. I post in my community tab on YouTube, I post my schedule there each week at the beginning of the week. So if you ever want to see my schedule, it's on the community tab on my channel. I also post it on Twitch and Twitter and in Discord. So I do have a Discord. You don't have to, but it helps the Ganon fight. The Ganon fight isn't super hard. So could I just run and fight Ganon and just beat the game? Is that a thing? For some reason, I thought you had to fight all of the Divine Beasts. Interesting. I think it would be cool to limit myself to only using certain elements for each Divine Beast. I wish there was like a more flushed out elemental system. Because then I could try to implement elemental weaknesses. Your brother says he's happy to talk to me. Okay, maybe I'll try to talk to your brother. Oh no. I'm being pixelated. You have the game, but you haven't played it yet? I have also never played Breath of the Wild. But everyone here wants me to play it. And so we're talking about ways that I could make the game a little more challenging. I was thinking just play it on master mode. That is an option. But I was thinking about making, like, doing a Nuzlocke in it. I think that'd be fun. All right, we have about 36 resets to go until we hit 4,000. That's crazy that 4,000 is like only not even like 40 percentile. That's interesting. Arcane has the biggest budget for an animated show. Well, it definitely shows because Arcane was incredible. Actually, just a masterpiece, that show. They did some like pretty innovative things with animation. Time for you to go to bed. Okay, Seven, good night. I hope you sleep well. Good luck with tomorrow if you have work or whatever else you're doing. First season took 10 years. No way. Actually, that's wild. I didn't know it took that long. So they were like, wait, that's crazy. So they were like planning it like when League of Legends first came out. Or I guess a little bit after. Tomorrow's work, then race commentary. Well, good luck with your race commentary. Because League of Legends came out in 2010 or 2009 or something, I think. And Arcane came out when, like, 2022 or something? 2023? Oh, I forgot. I need to... Oh, dang it. I need to work on my script after stream tonight. I'm working on a script for a video. It's a concept I've talked about before on stream. And I do have a shorts video about it. But I'm going to expand on it. I'm going to make a long video about it. Six years. 6 years is still a really long time, though. That's crazy. Man, I couldn't imagine working on something for 6 years. I guess I worked on my college degree for 4, but I don't think that really counts. Because that was a lot of different stuff I had to do for that. You know what's crazy to think about? We never even got to see what a Pokeball looks like until Generation 3. Like, in-game, we never got to see what a Pokeball actually looks like until Generation 3. Bye, Pachimisu. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Good luck at your work. Like, we got to see what Pokeballs look like in, like, promotional materials and in the anime and stuff. But actually, in-game, it wasn't until Generation 3 that we got to see what a Pokeball looks like. So, the jokes are sometimes out of date. That would make sense. Is this kind of like a lagging, whatchamacallit? Lagging jokes. Lagging time. They make shows for years before it releases. I wonder what like the fastest turnaround time on a show has been. Or even like a movie. Like I wonder how long the Backrooms movie took to make. Because Kane's been working on the Backroom series for a long time. But I wonder when he got the rights to maybe 4 years? Maybe. This is the one. Dang it. Not the one. I'm excited for my art next week because I'll get to draw Nidoran and Nidoran male, Nidorino, and Nidoking. I'm a big fan of Nidoking. I actually think that I'll probably put Nidoking on my team in this game. I really love him. I think he's just got like such a classic design. He's like a kaiju, but he looks so cool. And he's purple. Maybe, should we do a full purple team? Plus kiwi green shiny Bulbasaur? I forget what color Venusaur is. Venusaur's like, what, green and yellow? Because we could do Gengar, we could do Nidoking, we could do, is Mischievous purple? What color is Mischievous? Mischievous is like teal, but Miss Magus is purple, but Miss Magus is not in this game. Who else is a purple Pokemon in this game? I'm trying to think of who Gen 1, Gen 2, and Gen 3 are purple. Mewtwo? Mewtwo is like pink and purple. So we could do Mewtwo. Who else? Mew is pink. Trying to look at the Pokemon around me. I could just do Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar all on one team. Who else is purple? Ekans is, I guess Ekans and Arbok are purple. You're busy looking at real Akuma plushies? Ooh. That sounds like fun. Oh, we could do Ditto. Ditto's purple. When Jinx let her hair go and cut it, and it says that the hair holds memories, that's why she cut her hair. I did not know that. You did me a Gengar stuff? Thank you. I'll take a look at it. So we have, let's see, we could do Arbok, we could do Nidoking, we could do Gengar, we could do Bulbasaur, obviously, and then we would need 2 more. Mewtwo, but Mewtwo we wouldn't get until way later in the game. So we would need someone to hold its place. Lesbian Space Prince? I have never heard of that. I don't know what that is, Razor. Is that a show, or is that like a cartoon or an animation? The only thing I've been watching lately is One Piece. I watch One Piece every week when it comes out. Alright, who else is purple? We could do Grimace from McDonald's on our team. Muck, that's who we could do. We could do Muck. At this point, I'm just turning into a poison type gym leader. You're looking for plants next year already. You found Boston Marrow Squash. It's just as good in pies. Ooh. It won't cross-pollinate with your summer squash. Very cool. Do you have to buy them from like a special store? Some of the plants that I bought were from Costco. It's good in pies, is what the internet says. Interesting. Like a savory pie? Like a chicken pot pie, or like a sweet pie? Jinx, probably when she saw Echo, she promised that he was a hallucination. That's why she tried to so many times to blow herself up. Interesting. Oh, pumpkin pie. That'd be cool. It's an animated movie that 2 Aussies made And it's getting flamed on how horrible it's been that even LGBTQ don't like it. Oof. That's not good. Yeah, I always wonder how Jinx survives all of the explosions. Cause like she rides a rocket into a building and like blows it up. So like, how does she survive? I know she has like super speed from her whatever that drug is from the underworld, but oh no. We could do Wheezing. Wheezing's also purple, but again, we're going down the poison rabbit hole. Are there any non-poison purple Pokemon? We need to know, other than Mewtwo. Shimmer, that's right. Shimmer. Yes, Frog, please shine so we can progress, so we can play the game. I just want to play the game. Let me play the game, please. We need to get our purple Pokemon. Who else is purple? Gen 1, Gen 2 purple Pokemon. I don't know how long it'll be before we unlock Gen 2 mods, but we'll get them eventually. Alright, Google, purple Pokemon. Ditto, good choice. Cloyster. Cloyster is not. Apom also is normal type. Aerodactyl is not purple. Don't lie to me. Oh, we could do Golbat. Even though I hate... Oh, Espeon! We need to have Espeon on our team. That's it. It's decided. Is Aerodactyl purple? I thought Aerodactyl was gray. Like me. When Jinx is in the prison cell, they took the ribbon off her chest because... Ah, I see. I understand. Light purple? Is he actually light purple? I thought he was gray. I thought he was like the same color as my hair. I am colorblind. No. Okay, Cloyster would be kind of fun to have on our team. Espeon we're for sure having on the team. Ditto would be really fun too. I've never really used Ditto in a Pokemon run. Sableye, I don't know if Sableye's in this game, but Sableye would be fun. Crobat would be kind of cool too. I'm a Crobat fan. Not a Golbat fan, but I am a Crobat fan. Should you buy a Pikachu in a substitute costume? Yeah, do it. Max, you got the weapon you wanted. Congrats. See? Shiny Bulbasaur gave you the weapon. You know, the guy who sang the song from Remember Me from Arcane killed someone? No way. Oh, it's Irochigai Koraidon. Konnichiwa, konbanwa. Good evening, Koraidon. No, it's not the one. Hi, Eden. Max, I'm proud of you for getting the weapon. Now that you got the weapon, we can get shiny Bulbasaur. Welcome back, Irochigai Koraidon. The song is taken down on streaming platforms. Interesting. Sorry, mate, this isn't the one. No. I did not know that about Arcane. All right, we got... Max got his weapon, so we're good. The Japanese Redeem is out of stock. Sorry. I did learn all your tricks. I think Mr. Koraidon here also speaks English, so in addition to Japanese. Mamori 狩りはどうですか？なかなか進んでる。色違いの不思議だねはまだ見つかってないです。His name is D4A did. Oh, you know, I think I heard about that actually. Yeah, I think I heard about that. I didn't know he was the one that sang it though. Interesting. Okay, so Shiny Bulbasaur has granted Max his weapon. Now we need Shiny Bulbasaur to heal Sight. And then Shiny Bulbasaur needs to get Xiaogokat the perfect ruby. Is that what it was? Try to remember. Thank you, Ecto. He said cut deep in the... Oh, that's not good. Perfect ruby. Okay. Perfect pink diamond. Whoa. That sounds crazy. Maybe I should try Fields of Mystria. I've been kind of wanting to play a farming sim, like Stardew Valley. There's a Pokemon Stardew Valley mod. That would be so fun. You can have Pokemon in Stardew Valley. Play Fields of Mystria? Eden, should I play Fields of Mystria? I know Eden's been playing Fields of Mystria.
AKA 町神エルホー町神チェアイ町神
Akamakigami, Aomakigami, Kimakigami. I know what you said, Razor. That's a tongue twister. Red, blue, yellow. You want to marry Vi? Well, sorry, you can't marry Vi because Vi is married to Caitlyn. But nice try. Vi is pretty cool. Yep, red scroll, blue scroll, yellow scroll. Ki is short for Kiroi. Kiroi. All right, we're getting really close now. We got 4 more resets. 一緒なんとかどうですか？色違い見つけるのが難しい。色違いを見つけるのが超難しい。I think the rate, yeah, the rate is like 1 in 1,809 or 8,192. So yes, 超難しい, as they would say. Or you could say like agree. You could say agree. Agree だよ. I know that Isha survives for 4 episodes, and 4 in Chinese means death, and Isha's song was in Chinese. I didn't even remember that connection. I did know that it also means 4 also means death in Chinese or Japanese as well. She. You could also say Yong. Wait, Irochiga, did you say Ishokeme? Ishokeme. Oh, you did say, okay. I was like, what was that kanji again? Yeah, Ishokeme means like all your might, I guess. All right, last one. In Arabic, her name means protect. Oh, I did not know that. No. All right. That's all they wrote. That is all for tonight. So let's head back to my room and chat for a minute, and maybe we'll raid someone, and we will proceed tomorrow with our shiny hunting for shiny Bulbasaur. Let's see, what percentage are we at? We are at 38.63%. So 38.63% of players have got the shiny already. Champions? No champions tonight. Sorry, Razor. I got stuff to do. I got to work on my script for my video. All right. Let's head back to my room. Heading out? Yes, I will be heading out soon. We can chat for a minute, but I will be heading out soon. Oops. You guys got to see my browser for a second there. Scarlet and Violet tomorrow? No, we're gonna do more. We're gonna do more shiny Bulbasaur hunting tomorrow, because we gotta get shiny Bulbasaur before October, and we gotta get the whole Pokedex before October. Okay. Well, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. What am I hiding? Hold on. Let's see. Is there anything that exposes me? All right. You all want to see my browser for a moment? Here you go. There's my browser. I'm not hiding anything. It's my Twitch. It's my YouTube live stream. And the music that I listen to on YouTube when I prepare for stream. Was that Rayquaza? It was Rayquaza. Yeah, it's the... So I have a DMCA free Pokemon soundtrack that I use while we're in my room, and that's the picture for the video. It is by Sindri Lo-Fi is their name. All right, who's online right now? Freya's online. We haven't seen Freya in forever. Let's raid Freya. She's so cool. Is she doing face cam tonight? No, she's doing VTuber cam tonight. All right, we're gonna raid Freya. Everyone say hi and be nice to Freya. She's super cool. She's one of our friends we met a long time ago. Okay, I'm gonna start the raid up for her. I will be back tomorrow. We'll do more shiny hunting tomorrow. Hopefully we get Bulbasaur tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. But if not, we'll continue next week trying to find him, and we'll just keep going until we're ready to find him. So thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. I have Cobblemon this Friday, but that's the only other stream this week. And then I think we will probably be able to finish Ocarina of Time next week. So one reminder, my debut is coming up in a couple weeks. So what time tomorrow? I will be starting at 6:30 Pacific Standard Time. So every time I start stream will be around 6:30 Pacific Standard Time. So and then what else? Oh, and you'll get more art videos. So tomorrow will be more of my art. So you get to see more art shorts. Okay, I hope you all have a lovely rest of your evening or rest of your day, depending on where you're at in the world. Thank you all for being here and for chatting with me. And I will see you all again soon. So good night, everyone.